In this lesson, we are going to look at the two-set algebraic problem. Example, set A and B are such that number of elements which are in the universal are 30. Number of elements in set A is 18. Number of elements in set B is equal to 14. And of elements in A union B complement is equal to 5. Find number 1 of elements in A intersection B. Number 2, number of elements in A union B. Number 3, of elements in A intersection B complement. So before we start answering, we need to represent our information on the Venn diagram. So up here we shall have the number of elements in the universal given to us here. We have 30. Number of elements in set A is equal to 18. Please know that the whole of this over here is for set A. Number of elements in set B is 14. Number of elements which are outside the union. That means we don't want the union. We shed off the whole union. So the elements which are outside the union but within the universal are 5. We have 5 there. Next, they need us to find the intersection. That's what we need to find the element. We know that the whole of this 18, okay, and the whole of this here. On the 14, we have there those members who belong to the intersection. Of the 18 members of A, we have those who belong to the intersection. For they share the element. So we are going to just say let A intersection B, number of people in A intersection B will be smaller t. So I put here my smaller such that if the whole of this is 18, the whole of this is 18, then that means what? And we have taken away t. If the whole of this is 18 and we have taken away t, that means here we remain with 18. If the whole of this 14 and we have taken away t, that means we remain with the 14 minus. Now from this we can be able to solve certain equation. We know that when we add all the members who are inside here, we should be able to come up with the universal. So let's start adding. You see, if I happen to add this, if I happen to get the whole A includes even this. So I'll be having, let me just add that. So we shall have 18 minus t plus t plus 14 minus plus 5. This gives us whole universe which has that. Now, in the conclusion, you know that the whole of this 18 minus t plus t should give us the whole of A. So instead of writing this, okay, I can be just writing here as 18. Then I keep adding this 14 minus t plus this 5 giving me that. So when we solve for the value of t, we should be able to get 7. Press on your calculator and see what you get. So our Venn diagram now changes, becomes here having 11 members, here 7, here having 7. Now let's answer the questions. Number of elements in A intersection B, this is equal to 7. Intersection B is equal to 7. Number 1. Number 2, number of elements in A union B. A union B. Number of elements in A union B. This is equal to A union B is different from universal. So this is going to be this 11 plus 7 plus this other 7. So when you add, you have to get a number of elements in A union B as being equal to 25. The next one here, number 3, number of elements in A intersection B complement. A intersection B complement means we are going to remove B, shed over the whole of B. In other words, that is A only. A only has 11 members. So A intersection B complement has 11 members. Means complementing B means we are shading of Roman numeral. So that is our number, the first number here. The first step, you put your information in the Venn diagram. Let's have the second number, and then exercise will follow. Sets P and Q are such that the number of elements in P is equal to 12. Number of elements in Q is equal to 8. Number of elements in P union Q is equal to 15. And number of elements in P union Q complement is equal to 2. Find Roman numeral 1, number of elements in P intersection Q. Roman numeral 2, number of elements in the universe. So steps are going to be the same. We are first of all going to represent our information on the Venn diagrams. So we have two sets, P and Q, such that the number of elements in set P is equal to 12. Number of elements in set Q is equal to 8. Then they are saying that the number of elements in P union Q is equal to 15. Okay? Then the number of elements which lie outside the union, they need us to find P intersection Q. Number of elements in P intersection. Now, we don't know the universe, so actually we need to find it there. Okay, now we say let the number of elements in a P intersection Q to be equal to, let me use the X. So this is the X. We know that the whole of this is 12, okay, because this is for P, the whole of this is 12. But we have taken away X, that means we remain with 12 minus X in this region. The whole of this here is 88. But we have taken away X. That means we remain with 8 minus. Now to find P intersection Q, the number of elements in P intersection Q, we know that when you happen to add all of these elements inside here, we shall be able to get the union. So we shall have, we know that 12 minus X plus X, 8 minus X, only these ones in sets P and Q. When you happen to add whatever is here, we should be able to get the union. Please don't add this one. If you add this, then you'll be referring to the universal. So at the moment, we are adding what is here, here, and here to get the union of P and Q. So here we solve for X. Have 20 minus X equals 15. So when you solve, X is equal to 5. So we have found the number of elements which belong to the intersection of P and Q. Yeah, there are 5 there. Next, we need to find the number of elements within the universe. Before we do that, let us substitute back the values. Here we have 5, X is 5, 8 minus 5, we get here 3, 12 minus 5, we get here 7. So we need to find the elements which are in the universe. We shall have to add all elements which are inside here without repeating, and that will give us the universal. So we shall have 7 plus that 5 plus that 3 plus these 2. There we shall be getting the universal. When we press on our calculator, we shall have the universal having 17 members. See? So that is our second example. Let's have some 2 trial numbers. Sets A and B are such that the number of members who are in the universal are 40. Number of elements which are in the set A are 25. Number of elements in set A complement intersection B is 10. And number of elements in A intersection B is equal to the number of elements in A intersect complement, where that symbol is the universal set. Use the Venn diagram to find number 1, number of elements in A intersection B. Number 2, number of elements in A union B. Second number there. Sets M and N are such that number of elements in the universal is equal to 19. Number of elements in set M is equal to 18. Is equal to that. Number of elements in set M is equal to 8. And number of elements in the complement of N is equal to the number of elements in M complement intersection N, and it is equal to 7. Use the Venn diagram to find number 1, number of elements in M intersection N. Number 2, number of elements in M union N complement. Just to have a hint here, number of elements in any complement means M only is equal to number of elements in M complement intersection N. This simply means N only. Right? Thank you very much. Keep on subscribing, keep on sharing with your friends.